Hello everybody. I wanted to make a video addressing some of your questions and concerns that some of you have been sending me, and not only to my inbox on YouTube, but also been posting on my videos and some of my reviews. And I wanted to address a couple of your concerns and questions. I know a lot of you have been asking for me to comment on what recently happened in Colorado in the tragic shooting that occurred there. And recently, I just haven't been able to, just put into words what has happened. And of course there's been a lot of talk recently about gun control and how it's been playing into the politics, and even about the heroism of those in the theater who helped save lives. And those are all, valid things to talk about and great things to talk about. But, I'm not here to talk about gun control, far be it from me. That is not my area of expertise. And it's thundering outside. Nice. But I just wanted to speak my mind real quick about what this has done to us. Not only as far as a loss of life, but on a grander scale. Not only for the movie industry as a whole, but as a country. Movies and films on a whole, for a very long time, for easily the last few decades, have been America's largest form of escapism. Some of you may be asking, what do you mean by escapism? Let's face it, a lot of us go through a lot of crap every day. Not all of us, but I think it'll be safe for us to say that the majority of us don't like the drama of our daily lives. Every day we have the stress of our jobs, and commuting, and the stress of possibly problems at home, and the drama of possibly being laid off at any moment, or the stress of the economy, or putting food on the table. And there's the ever-present threat of, possibly walking down the street and getting mugged or being harassed by someone. This is all crap we usually have to deal with on a daily basis. And every so often, we as Americans like to escape that. It's just natural. We don't like to deal with that crap every single day. How do we, as a country, alleviate this stress? Well, we might go on vacations. We may go for a jog. We may work out. We may exercise. But for the most part, I like to think the largest form of how we escape this drama is movies. Because we as a collective society, we as a species, like to deal with drama by watching other people's drama. Movies and television is just that. We watch movies and we watch television because that's drama that we don't have to deal with. We like watching drama. We just don't want to be a part of that drama most of the time. Unless you really like drama, which is entirely possible, and if you do, best of luck to you. But the point is, we go to films to escape what we go through every single day. For an hour and a half or 2 hours on any given day or week, we are allowed to escape the bullshit of our daily lives. We are allowed to be transported to an alternate reality and be immersed in another world. Whatever that world may be, whether it be the world of Gotham City, or whether it's the world of the Avengers, or whether it's a romantic comedy, or whether it's a western, or a samurai film, or a horror film, sci-fi, whatever it may be. For a little while, we don't have to be ourselves. For a little while, we don't have to worry about what goes on in the outside world. And for that little hour and a half, 2 hours, we can forget who we are and just live in that alternate reality. We don't have to worry about our job or our financial situation or feeding our kids or having to scrape and scrounge through every single part of the day. We can simply enjoy ourselves. Now, some would argue that's not necessarily a good thing. I think most would argue that escapism is typically a negative thing, has a negative connotation behind it. But we're not here to talk about that. All I'm saying is, film, as a whole, movies as a whole, allow us to escape what we go through every day. And I think we've lost a little bit of that. From this point on, in our society, we will not be able to walk into a film again and completely immerse ourselves in that alternate reality. Never again will we be able to completely give in to the world that filmmakers and screenwriters masterfully weave for us. Never again will we be able to walk into a movie theater without somewhere thinking in the slightest, deepest part of our minds, where is the nearest emergency exit? What will happen if someone storms into this theater and tries to kill my children? How will I react if my life is in danger? I know that's not going to be the first thought on anyone's mind walking into a movie. Usually the first thing on our minds is what previews we're going to get to watch soon. But never again will we be able to completely forget about the outside world. Never again will we be able to fully immerse ourselves in the universe that is movies. Because from this point on, in the furthest, darkest parts of our mind, we'll be saying to ourselves that if we allow ourselves to fully immerse into this world, to forget about all the realities of our daily lives, and become a part of that reality, we'll forget that at any moment, someone could burst in the back door and kill our loved ones and friends. And again, I know the odds of that happening are millions, if not billions to one. But just those odds will linger in the back of our minds. And never again will we allow ourselves to fully escape to that world. From here on out, our minds will always be slightly grounded in the drama of our own lives. On July 20th, 12 people were shot and killed in a movie theater in Colorado. And a little bit of cinema died with them.